My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Morgen aus Deutschland, good morning from Germany. I took a quick look at Amber's videos because yesterday's video, of course, was a complete waste of time. She wasn't being honest about what she is eating in a day, plus she's not a 500-pounder. She is at least close to 600, if not over. But I looked at her videos that she's posted within the last 3 weeks, and it seems like even though she's not losing any weight and she's not actively doing anything, I mean, obviously not doing anything to lose weight, it seems like she's pretty heavy on the weight loss content. I mean, the pretend weight loss content on her channel, the one on the bottom right, the truth weigh in, you know, that title, Then Walk With Me, when she pretended to walk a mile. I think that was the one. And then lying about my weight. I mean, everything is just about weight. And she's not losing any weight. And then someone took a photo of me in public. She's ranting and raving about somebody having the audacity to record her, even though she spent time in a science museum where she exploited minors, and most likely without, I mean, very obviously without their consent or their parents' consent. And so I'm not impressed by that. Then this isn't okay, and going back on Ozempic, which of course she's not gonna do. And now we're back to stuffing face content. I mean, if I wanted to show people what I eat in a day, I wouldn't show myself eating. But these two ladies, Chantal and Amber, if we try to put ourselves in their shoes, all they do is stuff their face. Their lives circle around food, and so they want to exploit that. They want to make money off of that. And so I was thinking I'm going to take a recommendation that was sent to me of a video where Amber has made New Year's resolutions for the past 10 years, and I would like to sit down and take a look with you guys at what she came up with, what she would like to change in her life, which of course by now we know nothing ever changed. The only thing that changed was the number on the scale. It got higher and she got larger. But yeah, for a little bit of a change, because there's nothing really interesting going on Amber's channel besides her lying. Let's take a look at that. So the title of the video is A Decade of Failure 2014 through 2024. It's roughly 15 minutes long. I hope I can cut it down some. Let's see. So here we have her in 2014 at the weight 377. I believe she started off her channel at 369. So this maybe was... No, she started her channel in 2013, so this must be the resolutions for 2014.
And this is my 2014 New Year's resolutions video.
There we go. And right off the bat, what hits me, and you guys know it's one of my pet peeves, is that the first few years on her channel, Amber did not realize that there's a camera lens. And so what she did was she talked to herself in the viewfinder. And look how much in love she is with herself, seeing herself with the snake bikes and, you know. I hate when people do that, when they look off to the side looking at themselves, because it always makes me feel like, hey, if they want to have a conversation with themselves and they're so taken with what they look like, why don't they have the conversation without me watching, you know?
video. What I want to say is I am horrible at goals, horrible at resolutions. I never, ever, ever fall through.
Follow through.
But I mean, there has to be that one time when you do, right? So I feel like maybe this is it. I feel so motivated and so like inspired by so many people. Just my brain is like, let's do this. And I'm definitely there with my brain. So
Nothing ever lasted.
So my resolution is to reach 299.8 pounds.
Well, she managed to gain 250 pounds within the upcoming 10 years. Maybe, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was an honest mistake. Maybe she forgot that she wanted to lose weight and instead gained.
If I did that, I don't even know. I would.
See, look how she's staring at herself nonstop. She does not understand that there's a camera lens. And I believe in the beginning she just lied her ass off because she didn't make a connection between talking to a device and that actually ending up on the internet and people actually watching it,
I'd be so like, I don't even know. I'd be so proud of myself. Too. I feel like I can do this. I really, really do. It's like, I want to call this resolution of mine melting to my success story. I think it's cute, it's catchy, it's fun.
But you never put any actions behind it, and so you only gained.
So, my weigh-in today was 377.0. That's a 43-pound weight loss total. But that means I need to lose 77.2 more pounds to reach this resolution. But if I do not reach it, I'm okay with that.
Even if you gain 250 pounds, you would be okay with that.
As long as I am close. I need to do this for my health. I need to do this for me.
Imagine she's 377 at that moment. And she's now over 600 and she's still bullshitting her way through her vlogs and stuffing her face on camera again as of yesterday.
Prove myself and others that I can lose weight. I'm not just all talk.
Oh, but she is, and she proved it in the upcoming 10 years.
Because at one point I was down 89 pounds and...
Who cares? You have regained it since then several times.
I don't know what happened. Emotions got the best of me and food was there and I ate that food and I shouldn't have, but...
Yeah, and you also shouldn't have lied so much on your channel, but you did. To make the quick buck, and now nobody respects you anymore. And you weigh 600 pounds. This is a perfect video to show or to demonstrate how our decisions shape our lives.
I feel like I can really, really do this, and that's what's most important. I want to be a success, and I feel like my success starts with me and right now and right here, and just letting you guys know that more than anything I want to weigh 299.8 pounds. So many people probably look at that number and they're like, ew, I would never want to be that weight, that is gross, like, but for me that number means more than a number. It means like inspiration, it means motivation, it means I did it. And
moving on to the next year. These are the New Year's resolutions for 2015. At that time, she's already 385. So she didn't gain all that much in 2014.
Today is January 1st, 2015. I am just so excited for this fresh new year.
And she's still staring at herself in the viewfinder and does not realize that there's ever going to be this many people watching her admire herself at that weight.
Yes. So I weighed myself and I honestly thoroughly can't believe this. Like,
she said that often over the years, didn't she? It's almost as if she doesn't see a connection between what she eats, how little she moves, and how much weight she gains.
I can actually admit right here and right now that I made a really big mistake. I used to be down 89 pounds. And now I'm only down like 32.
So she's still wanting to mention that, even though she just gained weight from 377 in 2014 up to 385. Why is she still talking about weight loss when she's been gaining?
And not a single one of those pounds I am proud about. Not a single one. Something you guys will learn from me is that I do not cry when I gain weight.
No, she usually hides it on her channel, and she gives out numbers willy-nilly that she feels are believable in terms of weight.
I almost don't care. For a long time I didn't care. But I'm just so... I honestly can't believe it. And then a part of me is like, actually, yeah, I can believe it. I'm just so shocked right now. So...
Yeah, she's confused. I would like to move on to actual resolutions.
I'm tired of failing. So I want to give I want to give a reason to myself to succeed. A lot of you might, see me as such a failure, but I really do care about myself, and
You hate yourself.
I need to do this. So there it is, 385.2, and I am just disgusted. I wasn't expecting to gain.
Oh, God, she's so confused. I hate watching people that are this low IQ. She just said she's gonna give a list of things that she would like to start doing, and then she gives away, and it's all confusing. I'm gonna see if she ever talked about her resolutions for the year 2015.
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm just gonna move on with my life and really hope that 2015 can be magical for me.
It kind of wasn't.
I don't believe in fairy tales, but maybe I will now. I actually wanted to talk just for a second kind of about...
Damn right. So this has got to be the clip of the New Year's resolutions for the year 2016, 450 pounds. Which means if we want to believe her, and she started off at 421 off camera though, her first video stated that she weighs 369. And so she had lost 52 pounds or something by the time she uploaded her first video. And so now she's 29 pounds over that highest starting weight. So she didn't care about weight loss at all. She just kept stuffing.
Some 2016 weight loss goals. I'm just going to make this like short and quick and to the point because I
appreciate it.
don't really want to simmer in this too much, if you will, because...
Can you see? I don't know what's going through her head. She completely cuts off the upper third of her head, but shows her dingy bra and her boobs and her white shoulders. I don't understand. And that is the vlogger, the one that's been reminding us over the years that she is a professional vlogger. Okay.
Again, like I always say.
And this is 3 years into her vlogging, mind you, so she doesn't learn. In 3 years, she couldn't figure out how to put herself in frame.
I am a lot more than weight. I'm a lot more than weight gain. I'm a lot more than weight loss. I'm a lot more than obese.
You're also a horrid human being, and you documented that on your channel for 10 years so far.
I am a girl who has a really big heart, and
Nope.
I don't have to sit here and tell you guys all this. You should know this by now.
No, because you're lying.
I weighed in at 450 on January 1st, so
So you figured you're gonna show your boobs rather than the whole face?
I want to lose 120 pounds this year.
You didn't do that either.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
It didn't.
The reason why I chose that amount is because 331 is the lowest weight I've ever been. 120 pounds.
No, it's not. It's actually 1 pound. Like when you were born, you know, that weight is your lowest weight. So I don't know.
From 450 is 330 pounds. So I have been counting calories on MyFitnessPal. The only thing I'm changing about my eating is eating less because I'm counting calories, obviously. And I took out regular soda from my diet completely. If I have to have soda, then I drink diet because
And still, up to this day, I mean, yesterday's vlog, she was drinking diet sodas, and it actually makes no difference if she drinks diet soda. She's still gaining weight because she's ingesting so many calories that she's still gaining 8 years later.
because it just doesn't have all that sugar. It doesn't have all those calories. I understand diet soda is not like good for you, but I'm
No, honey bun, sweetie pie, just Google artificial sweeteners and what they do to your body. Go ahead and do that if you care about your body at all.
still drinking it. I'm going to be eating still whatever I want.
Of course, and that's what got her to 600 pounds.
Just tracking them calories. As for how many calories, I'm just purely going with how many calories MyFitnessPal is giving me. Not adding any exercise this month so far. Like, this is purely just like my...
Yeah, she even put it on the screen. What the fuck is wrong with my angle of holding the camera? And she does this as she is checking herself out in the viewfinder. So how does she not see it? Does it take that much focus for her to lie on camera for her to not be able to see the camera angle anymore?
January goals is counting calories. No normal soda. I can eat whatever I want. I'm not doing like breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm just eating what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not adding exercise in January because I work a lot already.
She didn't. That turned out to be a lie.
My feet hurt all the time. My
Because she's wearing ballerinas that she had at the time already no more business wearing.
heel hurts all the time. My ankle, my back, like my back has been hurting so bad lately. I think I have a slip disc again. This happens quite frequently.
And these women just don't put any effort into losing weight. It's the same with Chantal and her sciatica right now. It physically pained me to watch her walk because she's leaning back. Then I don't know, there's also something going on with Chantal's neck to where she cannot bend her neck to look around. That contributes to her looking like she's got darting eyes because she never turns her head. It's always just her eyes. And so, yeah.
Destiny and I actually got a new bed. We just don't have it out yet. We're still on we actually have a full bed, and it's really hard for us to sleep in a full bed. So we did buy a king size bed, and we haven't yet put it down yet because we need to get box springs for it. That's a whole other thing, but I know it's going to help with my backache because this bed like sucks. Just saying.
Okay, I'm going to cut her off because this doesn't sound like any kind of resolutions to me. So we're going to move on to 2017.
First video of the year. Can we...
2017, 485. So she gained another 35 pounds in 2016.
Believe this? It's 2017. 2017. Like, who, what, when, where, how? Like... 17 years ago, it was 2000. I feel like it was just yesterday that it was 2000. I don't know. That's just me. What about you guys? So, everything just feels so different already in 2000.
But she's still staring at the viewfinder.
17. Like, the trees look different. The breeze feels different. The music is more better. Okay.
More better. Dude, I need a break from this shit.
A few minutes later.
I want to reach 385 pounds.
didn't happen.
If I do, that would be 100 pounds down overall. That would be amazing. I feel like that's just me pushing it, but I really would like to reach 300s in general. So if it
I bet you did, but you didn't want to stop eating, and so you had to deal with the consequences of that.
was like 399, 398, that'd be awesome too, but 385, that would be 100 pounds down. I want to be more motivated to do things. I want
And she still isn't.
to be motivated to clean, to go out, to film videos.
And then later on we found out that Destiny was doing most of the things in the household because this one here didn't. She just quit her job, sat her ass down, wanting to do YouTube for a living, and then everything went down the drain from there.
Just wake up, put makeup on, girl, and get your shit did. Like
She didn't.
I really, really want to be just more motivated in general about everything. Another one, a really important one, is I want to take care of myself.
Which she didn't either.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, in just all aspects of life.
So she's been saying that for 7 years, and she's still not getting professional help. She's still putting on weight. And now that she's aging, of course, she's running into more and more problems. I think we've heard enough for 2017. Let's move on to 2018. So this has got to be the beginning of 2018. Her weight is 488.6, and I believe we can see her get on the scale.
Becky and I are both going to weigh in. She's going to show you guys my weight. So I am stepping on now, and how this one works is once this stops, that's how much you weigh, obviously. So for 88.6.
There it is. So she started off on her channel at 369, and she's already up 120 something. No, 120.
Now Becky's gonna step on, so this is
Yeah, we're not gonna watch that.
starting weight for this year is 488.6. I'm sure a lot of you remember I weighed myself about a month ago and I wouldn't tell anyone what it is. I felt very sad and down about it. I actually weighed 497.0, exactly on the dot. 497.
Yeah, I don't care about that. What I'm looking at in this video is just the progression and how she was full of shit, how she never followed through with any of her, goals. And I think at one point in time she just completely gave up, and I think it was during the Becky era.
It scares me that, like, sometimes your body could be so damaged that there's just, like, no turning back no matter what you do.
And she just, kept going because, she had already lost the battle, I guess.
So since then, as you can tell, I have lost weight. It's probably just through the puking and the pooping and the being sick. Maybe in a way, this
is how she kept stringing people along. Look, I just lost weight. But if you look at the progression of things, gaining 120 pounds when you call your channel a weight loss channel, and you talk about weight loss and nutrition and diet so much while you're gaining.
was me starting my new year, cleaning the shit out, cleaning the pipes out.
Disgusting. Let's just move on. We also don't want to exploit Beck here. So now she's sharing her plans on how to lose weight.
I am being a little drastic with myself, but I think I need it because the fact that I'm almost 500 pounds is like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. It's very eye-opening, and I realize I need to be
Eye-opening is a statement that she used frequently over the years too.
strict with myself because I can't die early. I don't want to, like.
Yeah, but she's headed that way.
What I'm going to be doing is, for my proteins, I'm going to be eating tilapia and chicken, ground turkey, shrimp. For my carbs, I'm going to be getting that from just like some fruit in the morning with a little smoothie that I like to have. It actually gives me some energy, let me tell you.
And loads of pasta and loads of rice.
And from veggies, but I'm also going to be eating brown rice and quinoa and sometimes some veggie pasta that I really, really enjoy.
There you go.
I'm going to be eating lots of vegetables, and everything is just going to be completely fresh and homemade.
That was bullshit.
And this is super exciting. I know everyone knows I go out to eat every single day, but my goal is not to go out to eat a single time in January. I am to prepare every single one of my meals. I am taking out things like oils and cereals and junk and sweets and
Just flapping her jaws, not meaning a goddamn word she's saying. And the reason why I know that is because, this apparently is the beginning of 2018. I started watching her the end of November 2018, and then she admitted that she had been, not been very active, eating out several times a day, not watching what she eats. And so watching her vlogs, like maybe it's the same like when you say you rewatch Friends now and you know exactly how the whole series ends, right? It's not interesting anymore. I just think it's interesting to see how she was bullshitting herself and her audience over the years, and also lying about what was currently going on in her life. And she's still doing that up to this day.
bread and cheese. I just don't need those things. So
And she still ate them. Let's just move on to 2019. So she's roughly 490. And here she is, the beginning of 2019, weighing 560 already. That is a 70-pound gain from the last weigh-in. And and she was full of shit then.
January 2019 at 560 pounds. I'm doing a front shot, both sides, and a back shot. I want to use this to motivate me, to motivate others, and I am very embarrassed posting this, but I know I need to because I want to be able to come back on here.
I don't think she was embarrassed at the time I bought it, but I don't think she was embarrassed because it seems like she's never embarrassed. She shows herself full body shots, bending over. She doesn't care because she feels that it gets her the views, and that increases her income, and that increases the chances of just eating whatever she wants.
And see changes. I will be posting them monthly. I want to wear the same exact outfit.
Didn't do it.
So I can get a better reading. And I also walk forward and I walk backwards just
I wouldn't call that walking, girl.
to get an idea of where I'm at.
I got 100 more days of weight loss day by day journal.
Never heard of that again. Oh, look at her knuckles, dude.
This is by Linda Spangle. I actually had her other 100 days of weight loss, which I did while I was living in Virginia. So you can find this on Amazon, just to give you an idea. Day 69, LOL. You guys can pause it and read through. Every day you have a new...
Yeah, and she didn't do that, so we're skipping ahead. And here comes the list of annual lies of what she's going to be doing to lose weight.
Hi. Y'all fell for me. So we're
this, by the way, is 6 years into her being on YouTube, and so she didn't get a tripod. When she had one, all of a sudden she couldn't find it anymore. The angle, look at this. She'd prefer to show her wide shoulders and her chest fat, or her shoulder fat that looks like it's cleavage, and cut off her poop bun with her greasy hair.
just gonna be So we're just going to be keeping it super simple, and I'm going to be kind of going at this whole weight loss thing in phases. So we are currently on phase 1, which is going to consist of 2,000 calories
Never managed to do that.
a day.
Maybe for the next couple of hours she did, but not in the future.
Which I will be logging on my FitnessPal, and if you guys want to, you can add me on there. The link is down below, so you just click it, create a profile, add me, girls.
or boys. In phase 1, I'm going to be moving more.
Didn't do it.
I want to teach myself to get up and stop sitting in bed all day, because I went through a very big funk where that is what I did. But
this is the beginning of 2019, and later on she admitted that for the most part of 2019, she was sitting on Pillow Mountain and she couldn't even take a shower anymore. She had to bathe in bed, and Becky had to bring her a tub of soapy water, and you could tell that her hair was so greasy it was disgusting, but she kept lying.
no longer. I'm going to be drinking lots of water. I'm going to keep my mind frame very, very positive. That's very important.
Yeah, that year she kept addressing the haters.
And I need to keep reminding myself not to give up.
Which she did.
And that if I trust the process and keep up with consistency, I will lose weight
And she didn't.
will be successful. So for phase 2, we ain't even worrying about that right now.
You want to see a troll queen in 2019? Here you go.
And that is how I plan on losing weight.
She didn't mean it at all. It was all empty words and no actions followed. So she started off the year 2019 at 560, and this is the beginning of 2020, and she's starting off at 572.4.
Hey guys, so welcome to the second video of 2020 on my channel. So this video, I want to talk about the reasons I want to lose weight. And I know there's very vague answers like health and I want to feel better, look better, but I want to dive into more meaningful answers because those reasons have never worked for me in the past because they're so vague. So as you guys know, highest weight, as you can tell by the title of this video, is 572.4. And I know so many people are like, why does the 0.4 matter? Because for me it does. That number just reflects on something I never want to be again, ever. So since then, I have lost some weight.
Lost some weight. Just for the records, we are now seeing her at the point where Annie Doran said that she hit the 700s. You know, that picture of her being at some garage, I think it looks like. And she must have hit the 700-pound mark. And in her vlogs, she kept denying that she even hit the 600s. And so here she is lying about still being 572.4, which she keeps quoting as her highest weight ever. And I'm not buying it at all. And she's already up 200 pounds. And she still, year after year, telling the same stories, what she's going to do to lose weight, and it never happened.
If you guys remember in the video yesterday, I said that I wanted to lose 127.4 pounds this year in total. So I decided to come up with 127 reasons why I want to lose weight. 127. I'm gonna be honest. Once I hit about the 100 reason mark, it became kind of hard.
Sounds boring to me, and I remember watching that video at the time and just bullshit, you know. And any one of us could come up with plenty of reasons why she should have lost weight, but she never did. And now we're in a phase where admittedly I didn't watch her anymore because 2020 had been pretty bad. 2019 she was being so smug and arrogant. She kept gaining weight. She kept doing mukbangs, and she was trolling. And so this video I didn't even watch at the time, but let's just see. So she claims to have lost roughly 50 pounds since the beginning of 2020. She looks a little smaller, I give her that.
Welcome to my first weigh-in of 2021. So this weigh-in is going to be short, simple, straight to the point. So just a reminder real quick though, Mondays I upload a weekly vlog that I film Monday through Sunday. Then on Wednesdays we're going to have a weigh-in video / weight loss topic, maybe talk about how I'm doing, things like that. And then Fridays will always be a food video, whether it be a eat with me or I show what I ate in the day. So that is my YouTube schedule as of right now, and it's been going pretty good. So the first thing I want to talk about is how much weight I want to lose in
Yeah, that was always relevant every year. And she never managed to lose the weight she had set herself to lose.
2021. I always set goals for myself and never succeed in them.
Exactement.
But there's always that one point when you might actually succeed.
Yeah, if you put your mind to it, but she never did.
So I don't want to stop myself from setting a goal, whether I fail or I don't. And instead of saying I'm going to try losing this amount of weight, I want to say I am going to lose this amount of weight.
And she kind of didn't.
I really, really want to stick to positive affirmations and just every day wake up with a clear and level-headed mind. I know.
And then later on she said that she's like night active, she sleeps during the day, and she's not moving enough. So these TED Talks always turned out to be bullshit.
I know a lot of people say one day at a time or whatever, but for me, it is definitely one meal at a time. But it's every hour. I'm having to say no.
But you're saying no.
It's like some people are like, okay, you said no for 2 weeks. Cool. But it's like, how many hours are in 2 weeks? That's how many times I've had to say no.
And she doesn't care about each meal, and that's what got her to 600 pounds.
1 hour at a time. Things get hard for someone who, you know, loves food, loves to eat, emotional eater, you know, food addict, the whole 9 yards.
And lazy and not doing anything with her life, and so the only way she can actually get a feeling of any kind of excitement is by stuffing food down her gullet.
So how much weight I am going to be losing this year, my goal is 100 pounds, you know?
Sure.
That's literally 2 pounds a week. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound so hard.
Yeah, but if you don't watch what you're eating, those pounds will creep. I mean, in her case, they didn't even creep up. You try to gain 70 pounds a year. Holy smokes. It takes a lot of eating to do that.
Especially someone my size. But then when you say it as a whole, it's like, okay, 100 pounds in a year. Whoa, that's a lot. But I feel like deep down, I could do this. I have to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on. She's boring me. So here we have her in 2022 weighing 504, which means that she claims to have lost 70, let's just say 70 pounds. And she did look smaller then, so she must have lost some weight. I think it was because of her hysterectomy, which was not cancer related at all. But here we have her, the beginning of 2022, weighing roughly 500 pounds.
It's actually December 31st, last day of 2021. So it's like, I want to reference 2022 as like, that's the year I got my shit together.
And she kind of didn't.
Okay, so since it's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve in 2021. I'm not sure what is going on, but she's a lot larger.
My girlfriend will be drinking tonight. I have to get back on my weight loss thing tomorrow, January 1st, because I have gained some weight. I can give you guys a little update on that. I have gained some weight. This like last month, like 4 to 5 weeks have been not very good in the weight loss department, especially the last week has just been insane. So, okay guys, so it is the next day. I did not end up vlogging. Today is January 1st. Happy freaking New Year's.
Is it still 2022?
How are you guys doing? What type of 2022 goals do you guys have? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we're gonna start a little bit of something here. Do you guys remember 100 days of weighing in? Do you guys remember? I was not successful. God, what day did
Just like you failed at it this year.
I get to? Wait, I'm gonna go look. Okay, it looks like I've done this more than once. So
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but apparently it's January 2022. The weight hasn't changed, even though she's increased in weight. I'm not sure what the reaction channel did here. Let's just move on. So Amber just confirmed it's still January 1, apparently in 2022.
of this 100 days of weighing in, and my weight today, which you can see right here, 504.6. So this is day 1. So I'm super excited for 2022. I really want to focus on making this year.
So she gained 100 pounds since January 2022. Okay. Now she's given her annual TED Talk about how she's going to change her life.
I feel like it's going to give me more opportunities, more happiness, more freedom. Obviously, it's going to majorly help with mental health, physical health, etc., etc. So I do want to weigh 350 this year. Let's talk about these 100 days. I'm thinking I could lose probably a good 50 pounds in the next 100 days. So
Yeah, but she kind of didn't. So apparently this is the beginning of 2023, which was last year, and she claims to weigh 520.
So this video is just gonna be weight loss related. I think I forget how to talk to a camera. It's been a while. I needed a little break. I felt burnt out. And I know some people get to have time off around the holidays. I know some people don't. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do so. So I just needed time, and I haven't known how to come back. I was gonna come back on the 2nd or the 3rd, and then I was like, you know what, let me just have a couple more days. But this video is strictly just weight loss content video type style. Okay, so let's get into that. So I figured for the new year we will start weekly weigh-ins again. I will be filming my weigh-ins every Sunday. Well, I will be weighing in every Sunday. Today is definitely not Sunday. Sunday was on the 1st and today's the 4th. So I am behind on filming, but I do want to get this first weigh-in out so you guys know my starting weight for the new year. Regardless of when you guys see the video, I will be filming a weekly weigh-in is what I'm trying to say. And with the weekly weigh-in, I want to talk about, you know, how much weight I lost within the week or gained, or if I stayed the same, or how I'm doing. I also want to include a correspondence with me and you guys. And by doing that, I've decided I'm going to go on Instagram before I film.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any resolutions here. So let's just say she claimed to weigh 520 pounds in January. And then the picture I keep using is her claiming to be 508 pounds, where she roughly looks the same. But just seeing her from the shoulders up, it's hard to tell, right? But there's absolutely no way that she is lighter now, even though she looks much larger now in February 2024. So let me just skip ahead.
Is Wednesday. I have not weighed myself since Sunday. You guys know that I am like, let's weigh in every single day type of queen, but I've decided I am not going to be doing daily weigh-ins, not even in my personal life, which is so weird because I notice it just messes with my mind frame. And
yeah, but then 1 year later, in January 2024, she said that she's gonna do daily weigh-ins because she had completely forgotten about the realization that she had come to the prior year.
And if all I have to lose is like 2-point-something pounds a week, that is all I'm going to be focusing on. And if I lose more than that, that's amazing.
And 2 pounds a week is not really hard to do, and she mentioned it in this video, in this compilation before. Only she doesn't focus on baby steps. She just focuses on, I'm hungry, I'll eat. And so she has no control over how she's just going to continuously gain weight.
I love that for me.
2024.
Way larger, claiming to be 5 pounds lighter. Okay.
January 1st, I'm getting back on track. So I kind of actually wanted to talk a little bit about like my goals for 2024.
To just recap, in 2023, we saw her continuously gaining. She was still lying about the weight loss surgery arc, and then came the part where she lied about breaking up or YP dumping her, and then she just kept eating and ordering food. And
I weighed myself today. I was shocked. I only gained a couple pounds. Like, my body's weird. Like, I could be on track and gain the same amount of weight I gained after this last week of just eating all the junk.
And pop in the Delta gummies all summer long into October, and the result is standing in front of us. Of course, the weight that is displayed here below is the weight that she gave, that she was at the time, but it's not, it can't be correct, because if you look at the way she looked in the last clip, and this is basically what she looks like today. This is only 1 month later, and there's absolutely no way that she has not gained significant weight in 2023. But she's delulu about it. We are not, but we're just going to continue listening to her lies.
I have a lot of like personal ones that I'm not going to share online, obviously.
Because you have none. You never did. You never have any goals. You never take any action steps. You just sit on your butt.
But I have those written in my journal for sure. But there are some that I would like to share with you guys. So the first one, I'm actually gonna try my freaking damnedest starting January 1st to upload every other day again. That is ultimately my favorite YouTube schedule.
That didn't pan out, did it?
I love it. So yeah.
Even though some people say that they think that she was blocked, kept from uploading by YouTube.
January 1st, and then January 3rd, and then January 5th, so on and so forth. So I'm also gonna weigh in every single day in
Girl, she had forgotten what she said the prior year about that.
2024. I know a lot
Plus, they're all fake weigh-ins anyway.
of people are like rolling their eyes, which is totally fine. But for me, when I'm weighing,
Yeah, but only because you don't show your true weight. We can all see that you've significantly gained weight during the past year, and you're trying to make us believe that you've lost weight. That is bullshit. That is completely delusional, and it's something I don't condone. That's why I keep nailing her to her prior clips where she was at the weight that she claims to be at now, even though she looks, I don't want to say twice the size, but significantly larger.
myself frequently, I am paying more attention to my weight and the things that I'm eating.
Yeah, contradicting her statement from the year before.
And that means I'm carrying more about what the scale says. I'm carrying more about my health, etc.
You know what? And I'm gonna cut this off here because this actually brings us up to date to January 2024, where she was lying some more about what she has planned for this year. And we see that she's not taking weight loss seriously anymore. She has given up. She's long given up. And there's not going to be any changes that we're going to see on her channel, except for maybe her stuffing her face more, which, of course, yesterday's video I reported her for, and I'm not going to stop, because I strongly feel that flaunting your food addiction and weight gain in order to make a living is wrong, and according to the new terms of service of YouTube, she shouldn't be doing it, and that's why I report her. She's also self-harming on camera by eating all these salt-laden and grease-laden or greasy foods, and she shouldn't be doing that. Plus, it seems like it's intentional feeder content because she's desperate for the dough. And so I'm not giving her the opportunity to just do that without reporting her. And so that pretty much catches us up. And let me know what you guys think. I think her channel has turned into a joke. She's been stringing people along, and in this video it comes pretty clear that she does not take weight loss or her health, neither physical nor mental health seriously, and she just keeps speeding towards that wall. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.